Oh boy. And I know they not. And I know they not. Watch, I'll call them. Dead ass. Call them live. Why not? I'm woofing. I'm gonna be woofing. Damn, man, my shit. I look dirty. Come on now. Y'all supposed to make sure I look good. That's y'all job. Last looks. I ain't worn these in a while. It's funny because somebody said the colors are off. No, one's 18 and one's 24. There's a difference in grade, and I'm sorry for woofing. Damn, I'm mad far from the microphone. What's going on, beautiful people? It's another beautiful Friday. You ain't got no job. You here watching the Kasabian Lavoe Show. You know what time it is. I'm sorry, I look a mess. I apologize. My appearance is frazzle dazzled, but nonetheless, we are here to give you a good show. Hold up, let me share this on FaceSpace because we don't go live on Facebook no more. We don't even rock with them like that. What's good? What y'all doing? How y'all feeling? It's really, really nice outside, and I spent most of my day in the house because I had class, and then I didn't have class, and then some other stuff. And how was your Friday? Seriously, how was your Friday? Tell me. Oh, oops, I can hear myself. Hey, and George and his brother, both of y'all, when I catch y'all in the game, I'm going to split off, and we're not going to be friends for a second. I'm going to shoot y'all in the game. I'm talking about Call of Duty. We'll be streaming that. How do I share this shit on Facebook? Bro, I don't even know how to work Facebook no more. I really don't even care. All right, beautiful people, let's get into the show. Remember, if this is the first time that you're watching the Kasabian Lavoe Show on YouTube, because we're only on YouTube now, that's where you are part of the studio audience. Now we're recording for the podcast, so you won't be able to hear the music. You won't be able to hear a couple of things, but nonetheless, you're still a part of the show, and we thank you for being here. And if this is like your second or third time back, you know what a fridge is. Stop asking questions. You know what time it is. Just sit down and let's do this. It was a good day. Today's supposed to be a good day. No. My son has this immaculate talent to turn, anything into a song. And he's a pretty gifted young man. Britney Spears is free. My mission's complete. I don't have to podcast anymore because honestly, that was the only reason why I potted, because I wanted to see Britney be free. Today's song, because you can't hear it because you're watching. And when you watch, all you get to do is watch me and be a part of the audience. If you want to listen to the music, head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify to hear it. We'll listen to Snoop today. He was on Joe Rogan. So shout out to Snoop. That was dope. Song's hard as shit. Oh. Pop it like it's hard. It's Kasabian. Kasabian Lavoe wine. What's going on, beautiful people? What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. I'll be your host, Kasabian, with talent on loan from God. You see, I told you I was going to nail that. Welcome back. We're live from Las Vegas. This is episode 256. Thank you for being here. On today's episode, we'll be talking about Jay-Z getting tipped off by the feds. Britney Spears is finally free. Howard Stern said that he could beat Donald Trump in the presidential race. I don't think Howard Stern could beat Donald Trump out of bed, bro. Pause. Shout out to Alex. Jon Gruden suing the NFL. He filed today in Clark County. And is there a baby boom on the way? Man, all that and more. Let's jump into it. Thank you for listening. Remember, if you're watching, you can't hear any of the music or the sound effects, you got to head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify. If this is your first time watching, consider subscribing and liking. I have to say it so that you do. Head over to klavoe.com, check out the new merch. Our orders have been doing very well, and I have a box that I haven't opened. I think I should open it. I don't want to wear my merch right now. Like, I'm working on a very special line. And until I nail it, pause, I just don't feel like I'm going to be rocking the other stuff. But thank you, everyone, for purchasing. And head over to klavoe.com and donate because I need to get my teeth. And we'll get into all that. Matter of fact, let's get into it. So I went to the dentist. Remember I told y'all I was looking to figure out where to go to get my teeth done, right? Now, I've gone to probably 6 different dentists. And I've had issues with a lot of dentists. It's not the dentist. Yeah, it is the dentist. It's the fucking people, bro. Like, I cannot be in a small ass office space or room and feel like I'm being neglected. Like, you have to spoil me, especially because I'm spending, bro. When you come to me and say it's $40,000, like, you better treat me like a king, bro. You crazy? Like, I don't care. Like, I'm stingy and I want to feel appreciated by my doctor. But anyway, I went to this doctor's office and they were fucking dope. Like, everybody was really nice. They were really sweet. So shout out to all the nurses and dental assistants at the dentist's office. The doc was dope, bro. Like, when you have a vibe, like, you want to build and you want to have a vibe, like, you don't want just anybody digging through your mouth. I mean, and that's unfortunate because, like, back when we had crazy bread, we weren't thinking about doing our teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't necessarily a concern of ours. It was something that we put in the back. I mean, shit, my grandmother was afraid of plastic surgery and shit anyway, so she wouldn't let me do anything. Now that I'm older, watch, I'm going to do all types of plastic surgery because my grandma can't control me no more. I'm so full of shit, y'all. I'm so scared of it, too. But that was fun. What else happened? Y'all saw Howard Stern has a hard-on for Trump. Now, and I understand, Howard Stern, he's fading away. He's upset with Joe Rogan. He's upset with a bunch of people, and now he says that he could beat Trump in the presidential race. You can't. I think Trump has it sewed up. If Trump wants to run again, 2024 is his. That's for sure. So let's get into this Britney Spears story. I mean, nothing too crazy, but she's finally free. The judge has finally ended her conservatorship, and it's over. Britney Spears is free. Now let's see what's next for her. And hopefully her life flourishes and she can make new music and create a new fan base. That'd be pretty awesome. First story today we'll get into, excuse me with the us. Let's get into the Jay-Z story. It's Friday, y'all. And I feel like my Friday show should be funner, but they're not funner. The news is so shit. Story comes from Complex. It's about Jay-Z with the feds. Jay-Z was urged by federal officials to delete his emails over hacking concerns. A source told Complex on Wednesday. According to the source in question, the FBI reached out to Jay-Z at some point to inform him there was an imminent attack. Oh, wait up. What? How do the feds know? Why are the feds watching Jay-Z's account? And how would they know that it's an imminent attack? Like, they knew that they were going to hit him for what? That this attack would be on his email account. As a precaution, the agency advised Rockefeller co-founder to delete his emails. Per the source, additional details regarding the hacking concerns weren't immediately available. Now, this comes amid coverage of a lawsuit filed against the artist and business leader by Parlux Fragrances. As previously reported, Jay-Z made a court appearance in October in connection to a breach of contract lawsuit, arguing per Rolling Stone that he did a lot for the launch of Gold Scent in 2020. The judge ruled that Jay-Z had destroyed evidence by erasing emails. So attached to this story was that Jay-Z coincidentally was hit by the judge for destroying evidence by erasing these emails. And then the feds came in and said, hey man, you better watch your hack. Like, is he being set up? It's this was odd. Very, very odd. Jon Gruden, the former head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, is suing the National Football League and Commissioner Roger Goodell over his resignation last month. A resignation he describes in court paperwork as forced. The lawsuit filed in Clark County District Court claims the NFL and Goodell through a, that was so trash because Clark County District Court, like CCDC is so much easier to say, but reading it is a tongue twister. Claims the NFL and Goodell. Okay, I'm just saying, like the whole shit rhymed. Did y'all not hear that whole shit rhyme? Through a malicious and orchestrated campaign sought to destroy Gruden's reputation. Gruden resigned from the Raiders on October 11th after emails surfaced showing he used racial, misogynistic, and homophobic comments. I only laugh because I feel like he's very, very bold for typing this shit in an email. Like, when you type your hatred, it's a different type. You're a different special, especially for the highest paid fucking coach. Like, you should have hired somebody to clear all your history. It's pretty insane. That's what it was, those tags. I got to remember that for next time. That definitely does something. I came across a story that said that people are buying pregnancy tests at an all-time high rate. And I was like, well, that's kind of funny, but it's actually a good thing. As a business owner, I need people. That's the point of having business. So more babies, the better, because that means we'll have more people to sell shit to. So the story comes from Business Insider. A baby boom could be imminent. Well, again, with this imminent shit, analytics say that if it is, big box stores such as Walmart and Target are likely to benefit. As I was saying, as a business person, you want more people. Countries actually thrive off of more people. You know, we're coming across an issue right now with a lot of countries that are dealing with an older population, not only an older population, but they're not having any new population. Countries have asked people for, their sperm, certain men, to come back and have more babies in their countries because without the population and without the people, they grow weak. That's why China's so powerful. 1 billion people is terrifying. Like, it is so fucking hard to wrap your mind around 1 billion people. So you got countries like Italy. The oldest population in the whole world right now is Italy. Philippines is suffering from these things as well. You know, like I've said, everybody migrated to the coasts of the United States, and that's where everybody stands. No one's ever discovered shit else. It's pretty strange that that's how we do. Like, as animals, we migrated a shitload, right? We stopped, and like literally everybody around the world wants to be just here. So it's always funny when people are like, oh, America's so shit. Like, is it? Because like everybody still wants to be here. So I just, I try to wrap my mind around that. Of course, businesses are going to boast about this, even though it was almost destined to happen. Like, if you really think how many people sat down and got pregnant over the COVID break, come on now, you was stuck in the house. All you had left to do was, bust off and make babies. But obviously these companies are going to do everything they can to make sure that the schools, you would hope that the companies would invest in schooling to make sure that they have a decent product pool to pull from. Like, you don't want to have a bunch of employees that are shit. So you're going to invest in schools. You're going to try to make sure that whatever cities your headquarters are in or whatever cities you're in, you do good by that city so that you can have good employees, therefore having, great profits and great turns. So in a note to clients this week, a group of Bank of America, BUFA, analysts led by Robert Ohms pointed to 3 data sources that said, indicated a baby boom. The indication increase of sale pregnancy tests began in May 2020, rising birth rates, and a recent this is weird, a recent Bank of America survey. So that's what really set it off for them, which more people said that they were expecting or trying to have a baby within the next 12 months compared to previous surveys. These data points suggest that the start of the millennial baby booms, I did this shit earlier when we were doing pre. These data points suggest that the start of the millennial baby boom. Why do they write it like that? What is it's so weird. Anyway, this is the millennial baby boom. I don't like how they write. And I'm tired of taking articles from them, but I don't want to rewrite them. The baby product market in the United States is recently estimated at 1.7 billion. That's a good market to be in. by market research firm Global Industry Analysts. The millennial generation, currently aged between 25 and 40, has become the driving consumer force in the economy. It is the largest generation to hold this much purchasing power. If there were a baby boom, it's a tongue twister. Big box stores such as Target, Walmart, and warehouse clubs will capitalize, these analysts said. They didn't mention Amazon, but the online giant would likely be beneficial too. These retailers are popular destinations for shopping for baby basics such as diapers, food, along with other pricier items such as strollers. Discount stores such as Dollar General and Dollar Tree can benefit too. The analyst said especially these stores that are largely in the suburban and rural areas where new parents may decide to live. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. More people means more money, means that we can do more, grow more, and it's just good for the country. Hopefully we can spread out. That's our biggest fuck up right now, that we're just all in one spot. And it's Friday, and I love doing these stories for Slim. When I find these crazy, interesting stories that should be Netflix stories, I'm going to start putting these together and doing them myself. If I can find a production team to help me out, we will make these real things. So this story is from right here in Las Vegas, and it's very sad, but it's a story that should be told. A woman was found buried in her backyard this spring. Hold on. Let me set it up. So, this is a squatter story that ended up becoming a fucking homicide story. I'll just read it. This one's kind of hard to even set up, but it's a good story. A woman found buried in her backyard this spring was a victim of squatters who dismembered her already deceased body when they moved in. The I-Team first reported on Wednesday. Police discovered... You want to know where Lake Mead Rampart is? That's so stupid. Like, the fact that they put... But I guess because it's Vegas. Records show that the house was bought in 1999. I mean, that has nothing to do with it. The insane part is that they got into the house, didn't realize that she was dead sitting in the corner, and they found her there. And then they waited some time and all got together. The lieutenant chief came on. He was like, yeah, they actually got together. Like, a group of them got together and said, yeah, let's just break her apart, mummify her, and then bury her in the backyard. Detectives literally discovered her by just moving dirt over with his shoe. It was a very, very shallow grave. When they showed the grave, it was actually really, fucking embarrassing. Squatters are a really bad thing. This lady, unfortunately, rest in peace, she had no family. Nobody that was immediately there. Nobody even knew that the house was even being occupied by these people. They've been there since 2018. That's pretty gross. The idea there was a dead body in there for almost 2 years, or who knows how long she sat in there. She was literally in her chair and she was decomposed. I mean, that had to have been horrendous. The smell had to have been something else. Nobody did shit about it. Vegas is a very unique place. It's a very small town, and crazy ass shit happens here all the time. This story is very, very unique. The idea that somebody moves into a house and then they find a body, break the body apart, and then dig a shallow grave and think, I will be all right. All her bills were set to auto pay, so there was never any red flags. Nothing changed. They just kept on paying everything and they lived well. Crazy. Luckily, everything was sorted out by getting them out of the home, and now they're having an estate sale for her family and for, I guess, whoever will claim it. Rest in peace to this person. And, check on your people, y'all. It's Friday. I didn't want to have a crazy long show, but let's, did it restart? No. Did it? Oh, wow, that's crazy. Well, I don't know. Did it restart? Did we lose? That's the bad part about going live. Hey, well, that was it. I'm going to go play video games with my friends. My name is Kasabian. Be safe, stay dangerous. Live in the moment, don't live in the past. Lavoe loves you. Wine.